So I recently saw The Wild Robot, and it was incredible. I already had high expectations for this movie from watching the trailers, and it did not disappoint. This is not only one of my favorite animated movies ever made, this is one of my favorite movies ever made. So let's start off with the positives. Visually, this movie looks beautiful. It's obviously influenced by Spider-Verse's style, like we've seen in a lot of recent animated movies, but at the same time, the style has its own uniqueness to it. Every frame of this movie looks like a watercolor painting that you'd see in a storybook, which is very fitting because this movie is based off of a book. Another great thing about this movie is the animation. It's very fluid and expressive. You can tell that they spent a lot of money and time on the animation. I also love the voice acting. This movie didn't cast a bunch of A-list celebrities purely for name recognition. Don't get me wrong, it does have big names like Mark Hamill and Pedro Pascal, but Mark Hamill is already an established voice actor and he did a great job as expected, but Pedro Pascal really surprised me. I already knew he voiced the Fox going into this movie, but I still couldn't hear his voice, so I thought he was perfect for the role of Fink, and I honestly think that he should do more voice acting roles because he's genuinely really good at it. Lupita Nyong'o also did an incredible job voicing Roz. It also genuinely surprised me when I found out she also voiced Maz from the Star Wars sequels, but then again, I haven't seen those movies in months and I probably won't watch them again, so I don't know. But yeah, overall I thought the entire cast did an amazing job. The celebrity voices worked really well and they didn't feel forced, not to mention that they actually did hire professional voice actors as well as the big name celebrities. I also thought the humor was really good. There was a joke that made me shocked that it was in a kids movie. You'll know the joke when you see it. And because this is a story about the harsh reality of nature, there's a lot of dark humor in it, a lot of jokes revolving around death, so yeah. The characters were also very fun to watch. They were well developed, had great chemistry with each other, even the side characters had important roles throughout the movie, and by the end they all felt like a genuine family. This movie is also very emotional. The emotional moments aren't forced, they feel earned because of a very natural build-up. The characters don't have a generic third act argument, they build up to the argument very naturally in the first act, and then they get out of the way, which I thought was a great decision. I didn't cry while watching this movie, but I did come close, and trust me, you will too. I also was not expecting the music to go this hard. I got chills a few times from the music, it was powerful. And on top of all that, this movie has a number of great messages about parenting, friendship, family, teamwork. It's a very layered movie. It's one of those rare modern animated movies that anyone of any age can enjoy and appreciate. My only complaint about the movie is that the villain didn't get enough screen time. I understand why, but I still would have liked to see the villain before the final act of the movie, but that's my only complaint. The thing about DreamWorks is that they've always been inconsistent, but if every year we get one wild robot for every 5 Megamind 2s, then I'm okay with that. Anyways, those are my thoughts on The Wild Robot. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And if you're a fan of animation, then be sure to check out Most Wanted. It's an original animated series that I spent 2 years working on and a lot of people were involved with it. A link to the full series will be in the description and in the pinned comment. Anyways, that's all I got. See ya.